It was amazing, beyond amazing, to be honest. Very informative. It brought us a new reality. Actually, a reality that we actually know but might have forgotten about. Because it's so easy to forget. It's so easy to become oblivious about things that you are not necessarily exposed to on a daily basis.
I think first and foremost I found it incredibly moving, but it was entertaining as hell, and I think the thing that struck me the most about it was just the authenticity of it. Like, it was so local to South Africa and just informative. I think anybody, no matter where they are in South African society, will learn something about the other parts of South Africa if they see this film, and I really hope it gets shown in schools. I think that's where it's needed.
It was definitely an amazing movie, and I just having to experience being in the classroom and now leaving the classroom. For me, this movie showed me every reason why I'm definitely going to step back into the classroom one day.
Everything that's happened in this film is based on a real experience. Obviously not all happening in the same day at the same school, but every incident that you see, including the sodium explosion, is a real thing that happened.
I'm so grateful that I came here tonight to just witness and to just see what other teachers are experiencing, what learners in different schools are also experiencing.
I think that stories like this, where you watch it and you see yourself, it's validating.
So at some point I was in tears when I saw the one child who actually wanted to actually learn, and she says, just teach us one thing, because we have so many of those learners there. And I actually felt that the prefect did an amazing job, and no one wanted to give him credit for it. But in a different school, we would have tried to accommodate him. So is it just the environment or what? It's great. I was excited about this when Vishka just sent me the article, by the way, before I even saw the movie.
I thought the film is a really compassionate, funny, receptive, touching, and brave, and South African product that manages to not be corny, not be cliched, and is a film that should speak to every teenager and young adult.
I think what really stood out for me is the tenderness that the characters are shown, and also when even characters you don't think are going to be, you're going to get into their inner heart space, the film takes you there. And I think also it doesn't shy away from racism, especially racism between colored people and black people, and the film actually goes there, which I think is very brave, and it's gonna be uncomfortable for people, but I think it's commendable, because usually that kind of tension is papered over.
Or what I picked on the most is a simile that Robin actually said. He said that you are like a plant that is trying to break through the concrete. And for me, that was a summary of the entire film, to be honest, because there's so many concrete surfaces that were shown within the film. So the trauma that the learners were experiencing, the lack of facilitators, active facilitators within the classroom, was concrete in itself. The crime that was taking place within the entire school day. So all of those things are concrete surfaces that the learners were trying to break through. And it's very difficult for learners in those backgrounds or learners in those situations to break through the concrete if they don't have assistance or they don't have anywhere to go to.
So I'm positive. I have an idea that things can change, and so the purpose of making this film is not to create a feeling of a downness, a feeling of there's nothing. It's just to show this is happening. Now let's challenge ourselves to make a change. Let's actually do that, because I believe it is possible.
I really recommend you see this film, especially if you're South African.
Sodium Day, 22 April, please go and watch it.
It's out this weekend, go and watch it.
Watch Sodium Day in cinemas right now.